And hey everybody. So
Hey,
what's going on? We
What
have a
up?
little technical difficulties. We got one of the members from Dead Camp, and we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna help him get his information out. And I was talking to his partner in crime, and we're gonna get him back here on another episode so we can get them both together and see what kind of crazy antics we can get into. So, brother, how you doing?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Killer, man. So we were kind of chatting off stage here a little bit, and you know, I was just wondering now that we're here in front of everybody, uh, how did you guys really get into it? Let's jump right into this stuff. How did you
How
guys
did we get
decide?
into doing music?
Yeah, like what
That's
made
it.
you decide?
Well, I always wrote shit since I was probably in, let's say, eighth, maybe seventh, eighth grade. I got into writing poetry, and instead of uh, instead of losing my shit and killing somebody, I would sit down and just write what was on my mind, and I did that shit for years. And then when I was about 19, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start doing music. And I was like, all right. Um, I started chilling with my boys. I was like, hey, I want to start doing something. And this was shit, 1990, 1998 or 97. It was like right around then. And I was like, I want to do something. So me and my one boy who doesn't do music with us or anything anymore, we had this shit and we were calling it Violent Souls. And we started doing that. And my boy Ryan, who's in the group with us, his name's Wrath. He was doing shit with his friend, and they called themselves Hell Froze Over. So they did their thing, I did my thing, and then my boy Niz, who also is part of Dead Camp, he's limited though for what he does, but he's also a founding member of the shit. Was on the first two albums, like the whole thing. He's on a couple songs on Black Book, but he's a dope ass artist, and he's just going through some shit. He's fixing shit, making sure his life's all right. But he was doing shit, so he started doing stuff. So we were trying to contemplate on starting a label. Because when you're 19, 20, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna start a record label, I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire. That's what you're thinking automatically. So we decided to call a lawyer and see what we could use or what we couldn't use if we wanted to start a label. Me being the fucking idiot, looked at the lawyer and was like, yo, so if I want to call my fucking record label Sick Crazy Ghetto Bastards, I could do that? And he was like, you can do whatever you want. So we ran with that. For a long time, we were SKGB, Sick Crazy Ghetto Bastards. That's why when you look at Ronnie's thing, it says Dead Camp SKGB, because that was the original point. We were like, all right, we're gonna do this. Now, Ronnie was a young buck when we started doing shit. He was like a young kid, about 13, 14. But Ronnie's always been street, dude. And he was a 13, 14-year out there selling fucking drugs to people. So he was doing his thing. And he was cool with all of us. So we would always chill back in the day. Then one thing led to another and people separated, but we decided we were gonna try to keep one group together. So we were gonna do this whole thing as Hell Froze Over. It was me, my boy Ryan, my boy Niz, and this dude Moose. Uh, we started doing shit, and then one day, fucking life just happened, and we stopped. Then the pandemic came in 2020, and I was just making beats at the time, fucking around on Facebook, and Ronnie hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you remember me?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I remember you. What's up?" And he was like, you trying to do some music or make some beats for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." So I was making some beats, and then we got together one day and we were talking, and he was like, "I want to do an album with you, but I want to kind of do it like." It was originally, the idea was like we would take different artists from the city that we were from, that we were cool with, and we would just be like interchangeable pieces, almost like a four chord tag. We'd be interchangeable pieces to this like puzzle. So we started coming up with the concept, and he always said, "Dude, I had this idea of always doing a group called Dead Camp," and I was like, "That sounds dope." So we decided we were gonna do some shit. I called up uh, Ryan and Niz, and I was like, "Hey, you guys want to do a couple songs for this album I'm doing with Ronnie?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're down." That couple songs turned out to be a full-length album, and everybody was in on it. And that was the first album, which is No Lives Matter. We did that during the pandemic. It was more of a rough album because we were doing everything ourselves, producing, mixing, mastering. We did everything ourselves. Then we decided after we released that we were going to put out Sam Hain, which is our little like Halloween album. We got it out right before Halloween that same year that we put out No Lives Matter, and we were everything was going pretty good, and then it was like we got silent, like we stopped doing shit for a little bit. I went through some mental shit, trying to get myself straight because I don't know, there was just a lot of stress at the time with the pandemic and my job, and like shit was fucked up, and then I was in the zone where I didn't know if I wanted to still do shit after that. And I always had the idea to do an album called Black Book. It was always anything I wrote, I always talked about it. So Ronnie, I hit him up the one time, and I was just bullshitting with him. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. And he was like, well, we still got to at least try to do Black Book because that was what we were gonna do. And I was like, all right, well, I was like, I think I got a couple songs in me. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, well, we'll try this. And then I was sitting there that same day and I started writing shit. Like he gave me some stuff to write to, and I was on vacation, and I was at a beach house in Virginia Beach sitting there, and I'm out on the deck smoking, and I'm just thinking to myself, damn. I was like, I'm crushing these verses. Like this shit's coming to me naturally. Like I don't know. It was like something was driving me to what I was writing. And then I started having this vision of a whole new label. Instead of doing Sick Crazy Ghetto Bastards, I was like, fuck it. Rotten Flesh. Dude. I was like, RF. I was like, that shit's fucking dope. I was like, I want to do it. And I was like, and we're from Pittsburgh. Like, we're where the zombies originated. We're the home of fucking Savini, the home of Ramiro. Like, that's where we come from. So we were like, fuck it. Rotten Flesh, we're going to do that shit. And the people that follow us are the Horde, because that's the zombies. That's the Rotten Flesh zombies creeping up. And that's the Horde. And we're like, fuck yeah, this shit's going dope. So we started putting our like foot to the pedal with doing the Dead Camp stuff. And we were doing Rotten Flesh Records, Dead Camp, Black Book Volume 666. And then we started integrating other artists into Rotten Flesh, people that were the same as us. Like that's how we got Swivel Dirty and Crimson, the Dead Idols. Like they ended up coming in, and those dudes are dope as fuck. Like those are like our brothers from another mother, man. Those dudes are dope. I don't know if you guys checked them out yet.
I got their CD. That's a banger. It's an instant classic, man. That Black Book's. I'm sorry I got in here late, but that Black Book is fucking. That's some evil shit, dude.
Yeah, I was just giving the history of that. Now, I've always envisioned that album, but never envisioned how dope that fucking album was gonna be from beginning to end. Like it tells the whole fucking story if you listen to it.
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm just curious before it goes too far. What was the original format in 1997 that you put your first music out on?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It was Cool Edit and
I used to use Cool Edit. Cool Edit was such a fucking headache.
It was Cool Edit. It was Cool Edit and Fruity Loops.
Yeah, I was thinking it's Fruity Loops. I was just curious.
Yeah, that's what we were working with. Well, I didn't even mention the person who's doing our shit, like producing and mixing our shit, is Bankhard. So I mean, that dude makes some dope ass shit.
Did you pay for your version of Fruity Loops?
No, dude, I had that crack version.
Nobody
bro.
paid for Fruity Loops back in.
Hell nah.
So wait, who paid for it? Raise
with
your
the
hand.
keys. Fuck you. I
I
ain't
didn't
pay
pay
for that shit.
I still have a cracked version of Fruity Loops on this computer that I'm playing with right
That's
now.
dope, dude. That's like
Yeah,
the
I
old
have like
people.
fucking 500 beats on there. None of
What is
I don't
Fruity
know if
Loops?
they're that good. Some of them are good, but some of them are like, God damn, what was I thinking?
Yeah, man.
So
I
I had a
probably got some
song.
Fruity Loops
It
on
was
there
named.
named like.
I had a beat named I'd rather be playing, or I'd rather be fucking than playing video games. And it starts off with like the fucking Mario shit. It's like boop, 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 and then it goes into like some bitch moaning. I was like, it's fucked up. But if you listen to it when you're fucked up, it's dope as fuck. I don't know
I
how
remember,
that makes any sense.
I remember making a song called Ephedrine when it used to be in Yellow Jackets on Fruity Loops.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
man. That's some
you
old,
just
old
go over
shit.
to like Pirates Bay or whatever, and you could
Hell
download the
yeah,
key
Pirate Bay.
generator. Yeah,
Yep,
you
I
could get a key
forgot.
gen, and
Yeah.
you could just
Most apps came with it. Most legit shit would come with it bundled, like a legit key or key gen, like you said. Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah,
that
that
was the
was
old school shit.
that was what we that's what I was doing back in 97, 98. That was geez, that was a long time ago.
I had the PlayStation 2 Beat Maker.
Yeah, the MP3 music generator.
No, there was that thing that MTV put out for
Yeah,
PlayStation 1. It was
yeah,
supposed to be the next hip hop and dude,
it was
it was
dope.
fucking trash. I didn't even
Nah,
understand it.
I used Parappa the Rappa, and I used to record it on.
Fuck
He was
yeah,
like,
Parappa the Rapper.
he was like, kick, punch, it's all in the
All in
mind.
your
You
mind.
want to test me? I'm sure
I'm
you'll
sure you'll
find.
find that
Parappa
shorter.
the Rapper is the shit. The second game's whack though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with it. And they
Oh
made that Jammer Lammy game too.
yeah,
I don't
but
know
you
if you know what I'm talking about. It's like a
Bringing
bitch with
back
the
memories,
guitar and the
dude.
power rapper. Yeah, man.
yeah.
I
We
think
all
First
Parappa the Rapper was on one of my very first demo discs I got for PlayStation. I think it came with the PlayStation. You get one controller and a demo disc. And
yeah,
that was
and it was
all you got with
it
that
was the
shit.
first level. The
Yeah.
kick punch one with the karate
Yeah.
instructor.
Kick,
Yep.
punch, kick,
Yeah,
No,
man.
that shit was
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
They
So,
don't make video games like they used to.
They don't make
And
video games.
And that Ridge Racer demo that I played over and over and over
Yeah,
again, man.
yeah.
Because
What
you
about
got to
Came
play
with
like
it.
2 laps, but it was fun as fuck. Ridge Racer was
Yeah.
dope.
so Crow, your brother there, he said something about a twisted thing, and
Oh
plug up the
yeah,
dates. Yeah.
February 16th, we're opening up for Twisted here in New Kensington, Pennsylvania,
Dude,
Nice,
at a
man.
place
congratulations.
called Preserving Underground.
Congratulations.
Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
If
thank
you're
you.
You welcome.
if you're
That's
watching
awesome.
and you're in the area, or even if you're not, take the fucking day off and go watch.
If you're in the tri-state area, come to that bitch.
Yeah.
Or have a bad day. Your day will be bad that day. You'll be like, why am I having a bad day? And then
You're
you'll
gonna say, I
remember.
still went to that show.
You're
You're
gonna stub
gone.
your toe on the. You're gonna stub your pinky toe on the coffee table. You're gonna run out of toilet paper, and then you're gonna have
Oh,
to
that was
wipe your
bad.
ass with your favorite pair of underpants.
You're going to zip your dick up.
That's why I
Shit,
have long
that sounds
socks,
like
sir. I get the long
sounds like
socks
shit
in
that would
case I
happen
got to
to-
ever wipe with them.
that sounds like
Yeah.
shit that happened to my brother. He's
Those
like,
knee-high
missing a
socks.
toe. But my brother don't have any toes no more. He's missing a half of a leg and then half his foot. He just has a stub. Looks like a
He's like
fucking
6 legs.
oh, dude, it's fucked up. And dude, he's a fucking crazy drunk. But I love him. He's my brother. But dude, that what you were saying sounds like some shit that was straight just happened to him.
Stub my toe.
So you guys have some pretty dope art, and I got some of it here to share. And
Oh, thank you.
like who does your artwork?
Oh fuck, what is his name? I have it somewhere. Hold on. I can get that information to you. Give me 1 second.
Here's something right here. This thing's pretty sick, huh?
That's it.
That logo, yeah, that's fucking fire. That's what we use for the flyer.
Oh,
Yeah. And then check this out. They sent me this. This thing's fucking banging.
Oh
too.
yeah,
Look at that.
that's the Black Book album cover. Dude. That shit that's a dope ass shirt. Tell me you wouldn't rock that as a fucking shirt.
Yeah,
would
no,
rock
it's fucking rad. And then we
And
got they shot this
oh,
one
yeah.
over. This thing's fucking gnarly too, right?
Rotten Flesh
That's
Records.
badass.
Yeah, that's off. I think that's off the album cover for what was trying to think. I can't remember the fucking name. It's on the album too.
Yeah, see that? What about
Hold
this
on,
one?
bro.
This
That's
one's
it.
rad. Look
That's
at
Dead
this one.
Idols. That's their album cover. That's Swivel and Crimson. Dude, those motherfuckers, they're dope. That
Yeah,
album right there, it reminds me, and I said this to them the night I listened to it. I was like, that shit reminds me of West Side Connection meets fucking Nine Inch Nails meets Marilyn Manson. Like
Dude,
that's
yeah,
what that album.
they've got this great rock sound embedded into their or weaved into that, like you said, a little bit of that industrial rock sound that fucking just
It's like
it kills, man.
it reminds me a lot of Nine Inch Nails.
you got Big
I
Joe
see
Wilkins
Red's
up in the
amazing.
chat. He's got he says, "Hell yeah, I have that shirt." Pretty rad. Shout out to Rand over here too, man. He's got a J-Row on his shirt, man. If you
Love
like
show.
this and you're,
It's a good show.
yeah, get over there and check him out. Give him some love, like and subscribe and shit to his channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's I've been a fan of his show since day one, honestly, man. There really weren't too many underground shows popping like that, and that dude, I just had a feeling. He was like, look, man, everybody, I'm gonna put my effort in. I didn't even know who the motherfucker was, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, man, it just come with it, honestly, man. Come with that heat, and he invests himself into what he does and shows gratitude. You know, that I think that's really the core ingredient in the underground is like, look, man, we all trying and struggling, and like, just show some motherfucking gratitude. It should be a expectation in the underground. And Jay sure lives gratitude. This motherfucker, nicest dude around.
What did he say?
Well, there you go. There's your homie in the chat.
Yo,
yeah,
what did he say, bro? I missed it.
Oh, he said it wouldn't let us sign in. We was having
Oh.
technical difficulties.
I had to go around a certain way to get in myself. It was kind of funny.
Ah,
I
look
had to restart my whole fucking laptop.
at this shit here. Into fucking dick fingers.
Dick face.
This is kind of a typical question that we ask here, and I think everybody can, is down to this. We would like to know if you could, like past or present or whatever, if you can with any artist, if you guys could just do a collab, who would it be? Anybody?
If I could collab with anybody,
Yeah.
as a group or a solo. If I was just a solo act, if I could collab with somebody, or if it
Give
was
us
a group.
both. Tell us both,
Oh,
man.
okay,
If you were a group.
okay. As a group, I think we would like to collab. Possibly with like, I would say Wu-Tang.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
What's
something.
your favorite Wu-Tang song?
Oh, fuck.
Who's your favorite Wu-Tang rapper as an individual? Like for their individual work.
Oh, Ghostface. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
man. I like
take a lot of-
Inspector Deck a lot.
I have a lot of like my solo shit. I have a lot of inspiration from Ghostface, dude.
Yeah. I like I've been listening to Inspector Deck. He's got an album called
Yeah,
39 Chambers.
Yo, he does shit with what the fuck is that shit called? He has his own little group out right now.
Fuck yeah, Swole Dirty's in the house.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man.
That has a group he does with another dude. It's fucking dope. He did an album with MF Doom before he passed away. That shit was dope as fuck.
Hell yeah. I like fucking Bobby
As
Digital.
a solo artist, since I was a kid, and I always wanted to do something with Eazy-E.
Hell yeah.
That was my dude, but I know he's dead and that would never be possible. And maybe his son, little Eazy-E, but it wouldn't be the same.
I've heard people say that Stray is the new Eazy-E.
Who?
Stray?
Eazy-E?
I'm with that. Stray's dope.
Yeah,
From Super Famous Fun Time guys and Sky Swamp Orange.
Yeah, man. I've heard it said. I think it was like
The
People
new
Magazine.
Easy. I
People
Yeah, it's like
Magazine's talking about Stray. Okay, I'll go with that.
That's like that's a whole nother level. Like you got like he's putting himself on that level. Then that's dope. If that's what people
well, I
are
mean,
putting.
it was People Magazine because of his performance in some song on some. I don't fucking know who that is.
Isn't it weird how magazines just if they don't know nothing and like, oh, he raps and this dude's a rap. All right, think of the first rapper that comes to your mind. Okay, he set up that stage like LL Cool J. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? They don't know what they're talking about.
Fucking LL Cool J.
Yeah, man.
Ladies love Cool J, man.
Yeah.
They used to love Cool J back in the day.
Is he the first guy to do the kiss the lips thing and go
Yeah, he
peace?
used to do that shit. Yeah, fucking. Ah!
That's how the ladies love him, man, because he does that because the ladies, man.
Dude, I was so mad that he didn't die in Halloween H2O.
I was mad he didn't die in real life.
Oh, God.
It's kind of hard.
On the dark side.
He's like, no one says mama says knock me out to me, motherfucker.
I trade DMX. I take DMX and Coolio back for LL Cool
Look,
J. Fuck him.
Ronnie's saying LL is the GOAT, though.
Nah, that's not a thing.
My bad.
So did you guys interact with Monoxide quite a bit with the Sinister Minister collab there?
A lot of that was back and forth with Ronnie and Paul. They did all the magic. I was just asked if I wanted to be on that song, and I'm not gonna say fuck no. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to be on that shit.
Oh,
yeah. Ronnie put all that shit together. He's he's the mastermind when it comes to certain things. I can be very loud and boisterous and fucking get a crowd rowdy, but that dude's a mastermind behind the scenes. So
Yeah,
he
Ronnie
knows
says,
Monoxide personally. So
that's dope, man. Yeah.
he's known them. He's known those guys for years.
I mean, you guys did such a good job on that track, and he did such a good job on that track. The hook in it is great. We're gonna play that tonight, right?
I was gonna say,
You got
guess
that
what we
lined up?
got?
Oh yeah, you can play that shit.
Yeah, we got
You
it
can
right
play
here.
Whatever you want, whatever you got, you can play. Whatever you
I
want.
got
for it,
I
dude.
got a
Go
couple.
for
Yeah,
it.
I'll get that thing up there right now. Let's get this.
And when we get back, we'll check out the fucking web store. How about
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we'll all order something off it right now.
Fucking A.
Be with us tonight. Place us in a position of sovereignty that we might look down upon our inferiors and cast their kin into the morass of mediocrity where they belong.
I don't wanna take another look, about to jump above the cliff now. Free falling through the flames of hell. Swear to God, you're out the book of what it is to be a bitch now. Take now, evil Christ can't compel. Leave it all alone, I ain't fucking with the in crowd. And I'll bang a cell. Me and Dead Camp with the coverage, we live proud. Not another one coming, got the preacher and the nuns all running like a nylon. Blood splattered like a cry line. Turn the devil to a high on. Kind of weird shit I'm on. Save the grace for someone who relates. I can never be the face of faith. I got too much dark to chase, so be gone or start the race. I don't wanna lose this long embrace while the congregation brought here today. We came too far and we dealt too much to let this dark cloud float away. Intervene with the journey, end up on the gurney. If that don't work, then I go past her, then I murder everything near me. I'm bad news and you knew this. No safe space for this painted face, and I belong in hell when I'm fluent. And hate's hate, I don't placate. I give a fuck, you don't like what I'm doing. Let it pain stink, I got the game to break. There's a whole nother level I'm using. It ain't a motherfucking shovel that can keep up with the moving. I don't wanna take another look, about to jump above the cliff now. Free falling through the flames of hell. Swear to God, you're out the book of what it is to be a bitch now. Take now, evil Christ can't compel. Leave it all alone, I ain't fucking with the in crowd. And I'll bang a cell. Me and Dead Camp with the coverage, we live. I've been 6 when the vein was living. I got a bitch in my bed and her face is missing. I came back from the dead and I raped the system. Call me August Alsina, how my bang was smithing. Message to haters, fuck off my dick, you gon' need respirators. Fuck is you thinking you will step the Vader like you was a player? Them windpipes is getting entangled like Jada. End up in a more dead, force slant through your forehead till your brains exposed like Lord Zed. Hit a bitch right about of his Cortez and cut him up. Put his corpse in a force flex. Dead camp and monoxide. Bring the wicked shit back to your doorstep. Break in and kill a bitch just like you're next. We're the wolves, y'all the sheep, y'all believe what you're force fed. I don't wanna take another look, about to jump above the cliff now. Free falling through the flames of hell. Swear to God, I wrote the book, I wanted this to be a bitch now. Take now, evil Christ can't compel. Leave it all alone, I ain't fucking with the in crowd. And I'll bang a cell. Me and Dead Camp with the cover, we live proud. Born in the field, grown up to be a villain. Mono and Dead Camp, we straight killing it. No one can stop us, you heard what I said? Detroit and Pittsburgh, we rocking the dead. We don't die cause we all real killers. Fuck the industry if them bitches don't feel us. We doing big things down here in the camp. Fuck your approval, we don't need your stamp. Boogie Man Gang, we reppin' the zombie. Me and Ronnie like George and Tommy. Ramiro Savini, blood up in your TV. And next to your motherfucking face when you see me. Yo, swing chop, bringing horde to the hip hop. Pain up for blood and you know that we won't stop. Nothing is good, but let's all pretend. Evil is lurking and Satan's my friend.
Be with us tonight. Place us in a position of sovereignty that we might look down upon our inferiors.
This shit was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, that shit was fucking fire.
I'm telling you, man. Oh my good God. When you hear it, it's like, damn, dude, they fucking mix so fucking well together.
Yeah, I think we
Especially
did
with that hook. I mean, the way that you guys threw mono in there here and there and just fucking it's so good. So good. I love it when Mono's pissed too. He sounds so fucking pissed off all the time.
Oh, he does sound straight real like someone fucking pissed in his wheeze that morning, bro. And he was like, fuck it, I'm killing this track.
Yeah, he sound dangerous.
Shout out to CJ, man. He tunes in all the time, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Hell yeah. That guy's a good dude. I know him.
Yep.
Yeah, man. With that song, I was thinking how I appreciate when, like, because I call it murder music, really. That's how I describe it. And you should have no boundaries. Like, you should have none. You know what I mean? And the topics you touched on clearly displayed your lack of boundaries, which is fantastic.
Did you hear Druids yet?
What
There's
up?
no boundaries in that fucking song.
Yeah, we don't need them, dude, with the murder music and stuff. Like, what were you talking about? Sleeping with the bitch's face off and stuff? That's good, dude.
Or when you're talking about fucking the Virgin Mother.
Hey, man. Got it. You know, somebody's got to do it.
I mean, that shit. I remember when I wrote that song, dude. I was waiting for my kids to get out of fucking CCD, and I was sitting in a church parking lot looking at the fucking statue of the Virgin Mary, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna write some wicked shit."
CCV is a cult.
Oh, I know, but my kids got to go to that shit. I don't believe in it, but my wife does. So,
where are you at that you go to CCV? Like, where are you at for that? Where are you at that you go to CCV?
No, CCD.
Oh, I thought you said...
It's like the religious cult shit for the kids.
Yeah, so we have a place here called CCV. It's Christian Church of the Valley, and it's a fucking cult, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was in that religion.
Where the fuck is that at? The Christian
I'm
Church
in
of
Arizona.
the Valley?
Yeah, I'm in Arizona, so I live down in the valley, and so they have these guys drive around. They got fucking stickers all over their car. They got, like they're just fucking.
Yeah, you guys all know you guys know who the fucking Mormons are, right? They come to your fucking house to try to convert you.
Yeah.
So I had these two fucking Mormons show up at my house, and I tried to convince them that their religion was wrong and that Satanism was right, dude. These dudes sat there for 2 hours listening to me preach in the fucking cold on my porch, and then they gave me a book. Was like, read this, and I was like, no, it's sitting in. I kept it, and I was looking at it. I was like, their belief of this fucking. It was this guy in the 1800s that they're following. It's fucking weird. Like it has nothing to do with. I thought it had to do with Jesus, and this guy's like the second coming of Jesus. They said. I was like, this is fucking weird. They are a cult, dude. Those motherfuckers are a serious cult.
Now, if you want to
Yeah,
join a real religion and you want to join a real cult, you can come and be a harvestarian, and we all worship the great Lord Gordus, and it's down with the evil Christopheles. He's trying to really, if you want to hear more, just hit me up in the
hey
DMs, and
man,
I'll help convert you.
it's like
I
we
want to
always
say,
say.
bless you to the cat. Bless you, cat.
Everyone can afford us a little more Gordis.
Yes. So let's get over here. Let's show this Horde Hub. Yes, Horde Hub.
What?
Be careful when you're searching it because you might get some shit you don't want.
Don't
Look
forget
at
to
this.
put the little dash there for
Yeah,
Horde Hub. Between
Horde
Horde and
dash
Hub.
Hub. Yeah.
Don't want to look up Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. So they got here's like I was saying, you guys got some fucking dope art on here. Did you ever get the guy's name that does your art? Or did you get sidetracked?
I was told to tell you it was the fucking Undertaker. That's what Ronnie told me to say. I don't know why. I think it's
I like that fucking hoodie.
something.
The color on that hoodie's good.
I'll get it. I'll get
Listen.
it. We'll have it for the next show. When Ronnie's on, he'll tell you everything.
Yeah, look at this, man. Dude, you got some fly colors on here too, man. This blue one with the fucking purple, that thing pops.
13th from fucking Nintendo Retro Blue.
Yeah, 8-bit kind of, yeah. Here's what we're talking about. The shirt here, Black Book Volume 666.
On the back with the purple RF, dude. That shirt's sick.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I do like Ronnie McMurder's shirt down here with the fucking baptized in Hades shit.
Yeah, this one right here down in this corner.
He's the fucking devil's pouring 40s out on his fucking head, dude. It's sick.
Can you guys see my cursor on the thing or whatever?
Yeah. We see it.
That guy right there.
That shirt's fucking dope as fuck.
And if anybody's watching this and they're thinking the merch prices are solid too.
The CDs are 11 something.
Yeah,
I got both the CDs for under $25.
See, we ain't trying to rip you off, dude. It's 11. Is it still 11.34? You know why it's that price? Because that's the devil's hour.
Yeah.
We got nothing but love. We don't want people to have to overpay. I'm not out here charging motherfuckers $300 for a photograph at a fucking meet and greet and shit. I'm just trying to make people get dope shit for a cheap price.
Us fans are poor.
I'm a good salesman.
So that's Horde HORDE -hub HUB. So if you want any of that dope shit, get over there and buy it. And even if you don't want it, go over and fucking buy it too.
Hell yeah. You can't go wrong with a rotten flesh. The Horde is growing fucking hoodie. Come on. That's the dope shit.
I feel like I need one now. I seen it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love that shit, dude. Like, I support a lot of like music out there, and sometimes I just get a feeling, dude. And the second that I ordered your guys' shit and was hearing it on YouTube, because I check shit out on YouTube first, and then from there I go from there, and I hit up, your guys' main guy, Dead Camp. I hit him up and was like, yeah, let's do a show. And I said at the same time I wanted to get Dead Idols on, which next week Dead Idols will be on with us. We've worked it out to where we can have a 2-week Rotting Flesh collaboration here, so we can explore both groups that are on your guys' label. And I can't wait to see what you guys put on the label next, because I know if the Horde is growing, I know that the label will grow as well.
We got a couple other people. We got a dude named Michael Rotten. I don't know if anyone's familiar with him. He's from Buffalo. He's dope. Okay. And then we got a dude named Ben Morbid. So, and they usually Ben and Michael kind of collaborate a lot of shit together because they're from the same area. So,
okay,
we're spread out everywhere. We got people in Michigan, people in North Carolina, Pittsburgh, West Virginia,
dope. Yeah.
Buffalo. Like our shit spread. That's where we're stationed in so many different places. It's crazy.
I think that's probably like a secret sauce is being contagious.
No
like
kidding.
A good infection should be.
It's good to be close to your homies, so when you want to like record like a video or something or do a show, that makes it a lot easier. Kind of like how LLE's all focused in Ohio, but it's like, but you get a lot of different flavors if you have people from different areas, you know, different styles.
You got a lot more eyes on you too, because their people are looking at shit.
Yeah.
So you just got a lot of eyes coming in at one place. So that's pretty dope.
And speaking of flavor, Bootleg's favorite flavor happens to be little penis, huh?
PP.
Oh shit!
Again, look at this fucking art, dude.
It'd have to be a pretty tiny penis to fit in this mouth hole.
Whoa!
Look at this fucking art. I keep looking at it, and I had to show it again, man. This shit's pretty dope, brother.
That shit's sick.
You got the maggots in the lettering and stuff.
Yeah,
and them bitches with their head cut off and titties out.
Yeah. That's for you got to see the actual full album cover of that. If you look up, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys just so you can see it.
It looked like some Junjo.
I'll tell you what to go look at if you give me a second.
Random Cats is hanging out with random cats.
They both in here, man. The other one is over here.
That's for an album cover. The album cover is called Occultism. Next time you go look at songs, look at that fucking album, the full album cover, like not in black and white, where it's in color and there's blood spraying everywhere. That fucking album cover is sick as fuck. That Facebook they weren't letting us post that shit.
Is it on the single on YouTube?
Gave us so much hell for that album cover. And then the new Slashers album cover is dope as fuck too. You gotta check that one out.
Yeah,
New Slashers. That's one they wanted played, right?
Yeah, I actually got that thing right here. It's queued up, man. You guys want to check that out?
Yes.
This song's dope as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I was raised with gore. Fangora magazine and the king of horror. Always thought that a killer was coming to my door. When I opened up the motherfucker, he was there no more. Is there something wrong with my brain? Is it in my head? Do I have to open up the book of the dead? Was it something I did or something I said? Have these zombies out here so thirsty for the bloodshed, ripping through your guts like a motherfucking chainsaw. Never so proud having Bubba telling grandpa. I'm so happy with the things that I just saw. Wanna play a game with your leg chained to the wall? Make a phone call, getting up ghost face, then disappear like Tom did with MySpace. Unsolved, just like the Zodiac's cold case. Have a ritual, bringing spirits back to my place. House so haunted, having spirits saying get out. I ain't going nowhere, even if they start to shout. They can sit and pout, I'm turning Pittsburgh into Hattonfield. Only one difference, Halloween and only when I kill. Friday the 13th, a nightmare on Elm Street. Pennywise, make a float, eat him with your sharp teeth. Terrorizing people like my name's running clown. When your body up and vanish, it ain't never being found. Like Michael Myers, I love Halloween. Chase a voice like a bitch, see it's sort of my thing. Freddy Krueger in your nightmares, heart in your dreams. Something's wrong with my brain, I'm sick of the scene. Cut a bitch in half long ways like Terrifier and fucking drive-by. We blowing cribs up just like terrorizers. Go to town with a blowtorch and a pair of pliers. Get inside a bitch like xenomorphs and paralyzer. Acting bitches through the television like poltergeists for they whack written. Storing bodies in they attic like Billy on Black Christmas. You never thought that you witnessed a slasher with gas spitting, assassinating your rap image. Now that your trash can make them pass, tripping, sinking and swinging axe when it hit you in your face. Leave your back missing, lead you down a drain like Norman Bates at the Mad Women. Fucked up in my brain, it's best you don't get attached with them. Chop them in half if one body bag don't fit them. Turn their face to a mask and then I rock a fucking fitted abomination. Drown you in a lake like Jason. Tie you down like Dr. Satan and start operating. Psychotic as Patrick Bateman, but we bringing Halloween back like Blumhouse. Trick or treating with guns out. Turn your block into the town of dreaded sundown. Run your mouth, get your face lit like Gunther and Funhouse. Michael Myers. mask. I love Halloween, chase a voice like a bitch, see it's sort of my thing. Freddy Krueger in your nightmares, haunting your dreams. Something's wrong with my brain, I'm sick of the scene. Circa 1980s, I was different, like Rosemary's Baby. Addicted to killing, with kids like me in a cornfield chilling. A motherfucking basket case, I can stalk you all day, I got time to waste. Dressed in all black, my story narrated by Robert Stack. Another mystery goes unsolved, repulsive, how us killers evolve. Give your family the creeps, show up in the rain and spit some shit like Kane. Silver shamrock hanging from my chain, lynch mob looking for the boogeyman gang. Those who showed up late, we never get caught because we all take shape. The lamb in configuration, the door to your damnation. Fuck a maniac cop, you still a pig. I wanna watch you scream when the hook's digging. Turn your canine into Cujo. In our world, you a fucking puto. Your soul now belongs to the Legion, with the centibites of the further region. Dead like that. Michael Myers, I love Halloween. Chase a voice like a bitch, see it's sort of my thing. Freddy Krueger in your nightmares, haunting your dreams. Something's wrong with my brain, I'm sick of the scene. Put a bayonet through your base neck like Paul Savini in the Prowler, and bathe in the blood shower. You're tripping if you think that Wrath ain't fire. With the camp like Cropsy, dressed in black like a Nazi. And my thoughts be telling me to kill, like Leatherface, hang you up by the still. A nightmare on my street and in my dreams. Halloween, prom night, and the burning. Texas Chainsaw, pieces and maniac. Fuck your bitch after I peel her wig back. With a new slashes, world's next disasters. The infamous sick, crazy ghetto bastards. Sleepaway camp, to my surprise. Everybody dies when the hills have eyes. Charles Lee Ray, it's just child's play. The time is now come to let us slay. You can be my final girl or my bloody Valentine. Listen to this rhyme as I do this crime. He knows you're alone in Motel Hell. In your fears is where dead can't dwell.
Dude, that shit was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, that shit was fire. Fuck yeah.
I like the nonstop references.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in there. A lot.
Yeah.
Of
Like in like 10 seconds, it was like sleepaway camp, this and that. I'm like, God damn. And the beat itself, was that Michael Myers? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of shit. There's like Friday the 13th. Halloween. Yeah, that was from Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That shit was
Texas
dope.
Chainsaw was in there and shit. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. That beat's fucking sick.
It was, man. I mean, the rap was amazing, and the way that you that was my first time hearing it. I'm not gonna lie about dog, and the way that you
over here. Get over here and
so many things. It was sick, dude. Especially if you know about that shit. It's kind of like overload. You're like, whoa, doing shit. I'm fucking thinking about whoa. You kind of get blown away on how good it is when you hear it. It's like the production, everything, the mix. It's all just like well done, dude. Well done.
Yeah, that we have a lot to say. That's our producer, man.
Yeah,
fucking Badline Bank Hard Beats, bro. That dude's fucking the GOAT.
Yeah, man. That shit was dope.
Our homie Womp Thing's got some new stuff in the works about to
come on now.
Yeah,
hell
he's got some new
As a
shit.
matter of fact, he's working on it tonight, aren't you, sir?
Yes, sir. I got 2 songs to wrap up, and I am done.
Here's a little something. If you go over on his thing, he dropped a little commercial-y thing telling you to go to whysoevil.com, and people don't realize it, but that's a little clip. That beat on that thing, that's a little clip from one of his things. Go over and listen.
Sir.
That's pretty fucking rad, yeah?
I'm excited.
I wanted to say that my birthday is February 5th, and we'll be doing, and it's a Sunday, we will be doing a listening party with the Womp Thing as an exclusive.
Nice.
When he's got it finished. So that'll be fun, man. I love having our homies here and supporting them, man. It's going to be fun. What better way to celebrate my birthday? And we got the okay. Since you're here, we can give you the news. We got the okay for Bill Davis. Billy D let us know that we can do a listening party for the new Clockwork E album as well. So we got that coming up.
That's
Nice.
gonna be.
Fucking
Nice.
also real quick, I want to say so I had this idea, and the idea we're lucky, you know, and I love Dirty, and I asked him if he come on the show, and so he's gonna be on it March 3rd, and so I felt like doing a giveaway for, you know, some of his shit because I happen to have some of it and I want to bless the audience. But so I told him about it, right? And he's like, "Well, that's cool, but I'll send you some personal shit." Dirty himself, he's sending us some personal shit that's going to be included in the giveaway now. I don't even know what it is yet. It's on the way. But here's the thing.
Holy
To
shit.
win that giveaway, this is a pack of Superman cards from 1983. It'll be included, and there's a stick of gum in there. Now, there's no expiration date on the gum. And I asked Sam Hyde, if you know who Sam Hyde is, I asked him on Twitter, Sam Hyde for $1 Million Extreme. He said it's still good. So if you want to win this contest, you're going to have to open this pack on video and show yourself chewing it. We need at least, I don't know, we'll vote how many good chews, you know? And you got to video it, and you got to post it on the HORDECAST page. And if you're like, okay, I'll do that, I want to win. And then you win, and we don't see a fucking video, your mom is dead.
Hey, that's rumor and innuendos.
I
Yeah,
would
man.
fucking swallow it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you got to swallow it.
What if you got to do 3 solid chews? That's the thing. I mean, I'll tell you what, bro. It's
You
gum.
gotta
It's good.
swallow it, bro, or it don't
Let's
count.
see. It's pieces.
It's got sticky down there.
He's gonna turn to instant dust in your fucking mouth, bro.
I'm gonna probably throw in.
I did it with a pack of Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, man. It's 1984, baby, and it's Superman 3. It's a bad movie, but it'll be some good.
Hey, Richard
This guy's right.
But I'm gonna make sure it's worth it. You know, it's gonna be some dirty personal shit, and then I'm gonna throw in. I'm known to have action figures, and I'm gonna probably throw in a gem or two to hook up a fan. And you know, I love this show, so we're gonna make it hard for you.
Just with that Batman gum over there too. God damn.
Yeah, that's
This shit's 35 years old.
It'll fuck you up, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
If you
Superstar, say no to drugs.
Superman thing, Pissa will boof the gum out of the Batman thing.
Oh,
See, man, we can make it a collaborative effort. Look at this.
no, I ain't boofing no bubble gum.
Hey, you should doof the bubble. Save it for the Clockwork E listening party.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
boof
do
it
it on
there.
live.
And then you got to blow bubbles with your butt.
You're right.
You can just flex your cheeks and chew it up like that.
There you
I
go.
don't know if I'm crying or proud of you, boys.
It'd be like you're pinching one off, you know?
All right, man. Let's play that last track before we do the shout outs and whatnot before we gotta go. So
all right.
All right, let's see what we got here.
this one
boys.
actually features Swivel Dirty, correct?
Yeah, Swivel
Of
Dirty.
the Dead
yeah.
Idols, yeah.
Which song is it?
Set of horns.
Oh,
Set of horns.
That song. Hell yeah, that song. Dope.
Sticky sucks cock.
Fuck the world that we live in, I ain't got shit to live for. Born with a set of horns. Underneath the full moon. Fuck the world that we live in, I ain't got shit to live for. Born with a set of horns, underneath the full moon. Born with a set of horns, crawling out the fucking tomb.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Fuck
Born
yeah.
with the head of horn.
I'm telling you, dude.
Oh, we're back.
Shit was dope.
These guys are something to keep an eye on because it's something special, and they
Yeah, shit was
work
dope.
well together. I mean, the sound between all of y'all. That's why I was glad that track was played. I would like to see you guys do a track in the future with fucking Low Key. That would be a fucking banger.
Hell
Or
yeah.
Chuckles.
Chuckles would be good too. Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be working with some other people here. We got a track with Zetro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Zetro's legit. I like his shit.
Yeah, we got a track with him called Spells and Curses that's going to be on our next shit coming out called Lost Indications. It's supposed to be out February 16th for our show. So we're hoping it's still on its way out there. So that's going to be it's like the songs we couldn't fit on Black Book had to get their own album. Some being because it would have messed up the narrative of what we had, and other just being that it just we couldn't fit it, so we threw it on another album.
So you guys almost had enough to do like a double disc, huh?
Almost. So it's like an EP coming out. There's I think either 8 or 10 songs. It's not a whole lot, but there's some interesting songs on there that people are like, what the fuck? Like it's that point that where it's not the
Oh, really?
the local track in the works, yo. So he's already saying it's coming.
I'm telling you, dude, that's fired. I mean, you guys are doing a great job with that horrorcore sound, and to have the king of horrorcore, oh buddy. It's not easy to get him to grace people's presence anymore, you know, because he's very choosy with his projects. You could just say, it's awesome.
Who's an artist? Sorry, man.
No, you, sir.
No.
Fuck you both.
All right, so check it out. All right, I just want to know, having you've been in this scene for quite a long time. You said what, 1998, right? Who's a current up and coming underground artist that you see that you think is just like doing the right things and fucking killing it?
Current underground artist?
Yeah, like somebody new that hasn't been in the game near as long as you, that you see, that you maybe not have worked with, but you listen to or something like that.
Like within the last 5 years or so?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we tried to bring the people that we thought were the like up and coming dope shit to Rotten Flesh. Like that's what we're trying to do. People we see, and we're like, yo, the motherfuckers are gonna be the goat. Like Swivel. That's the thing. We brought him because we thought he was the shit. That's the thing. Once we catch an eye and the ear for someone, and we think that they're like the same as us, we try to snatch that up because that's like putting lightning in a bottle, dude.
Yeah.
That's what you want. And I mean, there are some artists out there that are coming up that are dope that in their own ways. There's like I can't even think right now because I mean I watch all kinds of shit too. Like I'll watch the Hours of Chaos with Dawn Chaos, which is he has a lot of like people trying to come up, and he'll have some pretty dope acts on his show that I've never heard of before. But I think like the person right now that the people that are killing shit in the last 5 years, I think it's the super famous Fun Time guys. Is that what their name is?
I don't know.
That probably. No, actually, dude, I think that they're bringing back that good time, fun camaraderie, like laugh at us, kind of thing that
And that's
the
also
Juggalos love.
Clockwork, right? Clock.
there's
Clockwork.
there's a lot of people, like, I think that if you gotta live you kind of gotta live your gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
And
they do.
I try to be myself. Like, that's the thing. Like, people are like, "Oh, is that your character? Or is that you?" I was like, I've been like this since I was little. So, that's the way it is. I've always had that. Sometimes it's like a fuck you attitude, but it's not. Like, I don't think I'm a fuck you type person. But if I get pushed in a certain direction, I can be like that. And I always say I'd hate for a motherfucker to want to battle. Like, there's been groups, and I'm not going to mention their names. There was a group that was running their mouth like real heavy about us, and I was like, they don't even know, because they were like, "Oh, you guys are like," they were making fun of the horrorcore scene. They thought they were they thought because they went on a tour with Strange for like 2 shows that they were the fucking, like, the best shit. And they were like a religious group, which was weird. They were all gaudy and they were like fucking weirdos. But they like talked shit on one of our boys, Michael, and started some kind of beef. And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna make a diss track." And I was like, "Make one." I wanted these dudes to make a diss track so bad, because I know deep down inside us, I think we could body somebody in a diss track.
Yeah, man, fuck them.
See, Ronnie knows a lot. Knows all of the people. He said, "Who do you say?" I couldn't.
He
read.
said you guys like Super Famous, and he wants to do a track with them as well.
Yeah.
In my
there's
opinion,
a lot of people.
The best
That's
2
pretty
unsigned
dope.
artists.
I mean,
the top unsigned artist is Clockwork Eve.
Yeah, he's dope too. That video he put out for fucking like Halloween time,
Bruh,
like
Juggalo
zombie
penis.
shit, that was dope. I really dig that shit.
Thing.
The what?
Night of the Living Meth Heads. That's what it was.
Yes, Night of the Living Methods. And I was like, those dudes are right up like, they're right up there, the same kind of like ideas, but they're off, like, they're in another galaxy, I think. Like, they're like,
they're not even human, bro.
They're out there with some of the shit they do, and I'll give them props, because they stick to who they are, and they don't give a fuck if people.
They live the gimmick.
I like that influence of the disco kind of era and dance music that they try to throw in there, because Billy D's all about that shit, and he's got the singing voice for it, you know.
See, it brings crazy
too.
Awesome, they got fucking pocket pussies on stage.
Yeah, pocket pussies.
It's like watching a hardcore rap group of Guar.
Yeah, and then fucking Kyle's over there puking rally, dude. It's crazy.
He pukes every night. I do enjoy that Hell's Bells video. I'm a burn in hell. That ain't a bad song either. I'll be playing that occasionally and checking that out. I want to see more from them. But yeah, we plan on trying to get them on here too in the future. We got a lot of shit going on this season. We might be spreading out the fucking giveaways a little bit more. But by God, we're going to be having a lot of fun, like getting some new people on here that we ain't had yet.
And
I'm
working on Rand's got one going on, and then I'm going to be working on one here pretty soon. So keep your eyes out for that. And I'll try to keep bringing that heat with those giveaways for sure.
Yeah, man. I ain't putting no pussy ass shit in mine. Only shit for grown ass men with addictions.
So, Dead Man, you got some shout outs before we get out of here?
I want to shout out all the people in Rotten Flesh. I mean, Swivel, Crimson, Ronnie, Ryan, Niz, Michael, and Ben. Those dudes are the shit. I want to shout out to Bankard Beats, Bad Mind. He's the fucking goat of beat. I swear, if you want a fucking dope ass song, get a beat from him and have him mix and master that shit. He'll have you sounding like a fucking rap god.
Yeah. Bad Mind's the shit.
He is. He'll have you sounding like you're fucking like you've been the best shit to ever come out. I don't know. I give a shout out to all you motherfuckers. Thank you for having us on. Well, me.
Oh yeah. Thank you for your music.
Eventually we'll all be on here.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you guys having us on. If you guys ever want us on, just hit us up. I'm not opposed to coming on and talking about anything.
Well, you guys got new music coming out, so we could probably work
do
that
got
in.
new music coming out. So, and I think this year is going to be a lot of shit.
Do you like the
I
listening party?
I got a solo album coming out. I have solo shit on there if you ever want to check it out.
Okay.
It's under Dead Man Crow. I got 3 songs on there right now that are pretty dope.
On YouTube?
Keep Your Lies to Yourself is probably the most street gangster shit that you'll hear from a fucking hardcore fat white motherfucker like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my album's gonna be kind of weird because it's like hardcore like gangster rap and fucking just some serious topics on there. Like I have a song about fucking school shootings. It's called Bloodstained Lies. Dude, I got mad crazy good songs coming out. So I'm looking forward to putting it out this year. We got a lot of shit in the works. A lot of shit.
Well, we appreciate you being on, man. Really do. Striking while the iron's hot, dude. You guys are doing it.
I mean, I'm already halfway done with the I'm done with the album we're getting ready to put up, but I'm already halfway done with the album after that.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm on that level where when I got the studio, I record like fucking 10 songs at one time. Get them all lined up.
Leak me a track, and I'll get it on here at one of our episodes. You leak me a track. You know what I mean? Maybe get us a little exclusive, and we'll put it up. You know.
You guys want us to make a track for the Horde Hub?
Yo, bro, you can be the colon, and we'll be the anus. We'll get that shit out.
It's like I've known Ron for a bit. So I mean, anything that he's involved with, I fully support. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? And you guys' music sounds great. So
I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
I'll talk to him. We'll try to get something up for you guys.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you are part of the Horde if you really think about it. It's just
HORDECAST.
When he said we was gonna be on the HORDECAST, I was like, "Oh, family!" I mean, that's the shit.
Yeah, we do, man. We love this scene, and we love supporting the artists that make it happen because we're in an era right now where all these bands have opportunities to make it, and a lot of them aren't like just pussyfooting around about it like a hobby. They're putting their fucking souls into this shit,
and that's what we're trying to do, man. I
mean,
we're trying to bring you guys the sickest shit you can possibly imagine, and then take it to a whole nother level. That's what we want to do.
Hey, Harvester, did you know you can get these awesome Bad Touch gloves at Bad Touch Supply, and promo code WHIPSTICK will give you 10% off of these gloves that are actually, look at that, they're UV reactive. Look at that. That's
the dopest commercial I've ever seen in my life.
And you know what else? If you guys check this out, you know what else? Unless you're a goddamn loser, why don't you get over to Horde-Hub and check out some of these guys' fucking dope gear?
Buy some fucking hoodies and
buy some hoodies. If you don't like it, buy it for your fucking grandma, your sister, your brothers. They're gonna like it because they're gonna appreciate the dopeness of what's going on. You know what I mean? And then you know what? After you're done checking that out, why don't you hit up Wampy? He's got a fucking album coming out too, and try to get your hands on one of his new fucking drops and go over to whysoevil.com and pick yourself up some gear there. We're gonna fill your fucking closet, and you're gonna have nothing but the freshest shit to wear. Wear it to fucking bar mitzvahs, weddings, whatever you want to do. And then get a set of them gloves, bootlegs, always plugging, and don't forget to use promo code WHIPSTICK to get a fucking discount, huh?
Damn.
Why don't you do all of that?
That's how you do it.
That's your homework. Until next week.
Until next week. Yeah. And you know what? If you get some of that shit, why don't you send me a little picture and I'll fucking put a collage on here. And everybody that buys some Dead Camp gear, some Why So Evil gear, whatever, I'll do a little fucking video. I'll do a little collage and we'll do a little sharing of our own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll make a trade on it. Oh.
All right, boys, let's get the fuck out of here, eh?
All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out the HORDECAST Live.